ready for the second half. Brookline in white going from our left to right. They have the opening kickoff. Jacob to Ben Sander down the left side. He's trying to find, that look like Ben Kaplan, and it gets headed out of bounds. Jacques brings it in. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob sends it back to Matt. 27 takes it away. 7 to midfield.
Go assume your position.
That's Matt to Manuel. Manuel up the side. Got taken away. Newton South down the right side. 27 in front of the Brookline bench. Manuel sends it over the head. 27 pokes it ahead for Newton South. That's Mark off his head. It's over Brendan. 28 off his head. That's Jacob. Jacob to the left. Jacob. He's got Brendan running to the other side. He sends it across to Brendan. 11 cut it back. That's Ben Sander on the ball. Ben Sander brings it down with his right foot. Sends it to Eric. Eric got cut off by number 12. 12 to 11. Back-heeled Brendan off his foot. Brendan, that's Isaac to Matt. Matt gets around the defender through the center circle. Matt making a run. He gets pushed by 20. That's a foul. It's at the 43-yard line. We are a minute and a half into the first half. It's 1-1. It's going to be Ben Sander on the free kick. It's in front of the Newton South bench. Ben Sander, a lot of motion. He chips it to the back post. It bounces. Brendan on the side. Brendan in front gets cleared away out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Brookline. Remember, you can see the sun is in the goalie's face for Newton South on this side of the field.
Let's go, Zach! You got this, Zach!
It's going to be Jacques on the corner. Jacques on the corner. Brendan is short. 4 guys in the box for Brookline. Brendan's going to the back post now. They split. It goes short, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Brookline now. Jacques on the throw. Jacques on the throw. Jacques toward the top of the box. Over Ben Kaplan, past Brendan. 20 has it on the far side. 20 gets... Matt made him run. Matt steals it. Matt on his right foot. He puts it in front to Jacques. It goes under Jacques, out of bounds.
That was so beautiful.
Great pass by Matt into Jacques. It's going to be a goal kick for Newton South. We're 3:20 into the second half. It's 1-1. They send it to the middle of the field over Jacob. Matt gets held. That's Mark puts it ahead. That was over Jacques. That's Ben. Ben Kaplan got cut off by 22. That's Ben Sander over Brendan's head. 22 off his foot, 22 off his head. Ben Sander protects with his body, turns to his right. Ben hits it off the player. 11 comes back. Brendan pokes it back to Isaac. Isaac circles around the ball, sends it back to Zach. Zach clears it up the field. That's Eric over Eric. That's Jacques. Tried to find Eric, got past him. 7 has it for Newton South. 7 pokes it ahead to 20. 20 trying to cut in. Gets blocked by Isaac. That's Jacob. He loses it. Manuel to Jacob. Seems like a slow turf field. Jacob down the left side. Gets cut off. They put it into the box. Zach's going to catch it at the top of the box. Zach to midfield. Eric off his head. He got pushed. 2 to the side. That's Dennis. They go up the right side. Manuel off his left foot. He keeps it in bounds. That's Matt back to Mark. Manuel down the left side. It bounces 33, puts it through the center circle. That's Ben Sander has it. Ben Sander sends it on the ground. That's Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan to the side to Jacques. Jacques in front of the Newton South bench. Jacques turns to his right. He pokes it ahead with his right foot. 28 to the side. Manuel has it. Manuel sends it back to Mark. Mark on his left foot to Manuel in front of the Brookline bench. Manuel to Mark. Mark steps to his right. Mark sends it to his left. That's Ben. Ben protects. Ben sends it to Matt. There's a whistle.
Two players collided, maybe. Same team. Yeah.
Two players are down for Newton South, right near midfield. Time is stopped. 34:23 left in the second half. 1-1. $13 and somebody else for Newton South. They're both going out of the game. Okay, it's gonna be a free kick for Brookline, it looks like. It's at the 43-yard line in front of the Brookline bench. Ben Sander is going to take it for Brookline. Brookline has Jacques, Eric, Ben Kaplan, Brendan, Jacob, Matt on the offensive side of the 50. Ben low. It comes back. 27 is going to take it away for Newton South. To 28, he gets poked away. Isaac on his right foot gets blocked in midfield. That's Matt, got blocked by 27. Brendan poked it away back to Mark. Mark sends it to the right. Player goes down. That was Jacob off his head. 26 to the side. That's Jacob. Jacob to his right. Jacob spins with it. Jacob to Ben. Ben on his left foot to Brendan. Brendan turned. Brendan to the side. Hits Manuel. Manuel on the left side of the field in front of the Brookline bench. Manuel sends it up the left side. That was Ben Kaplan. Loses it. Newton South sends it back. They cross midfield. Back to the middle of the field. 26. That's Justin to the side to 11. They call a foul. It's at the 30-yard line, roughly. They put it at the 34. Free kick for Newton South. Number 7 is over the ball.
Let's go, Brookline! Shirt to shirt. Come on, shirt to shirt.
Short side is clear right now. 7 on the free kick. He goes to the back post. It gets headed down by Brendan's on this side. Brendan off his chest. Brendan sends it ahead to Jacques, and it's going to go out of bounds. 12 on the throw for Newton South. We are 7:30 into the second half. It's 1-1. 2 on the ball. Brendan takes it away, and it goes out of bounds. They throw it in again, hit Eric, and goes out of bounds. It's going to be a free kick for Newton South. $12 on the free kick for Newton South. He's talking to you. 12. Puts it toward the goal. Zach's going to catch it. Zach off his arms. Zach sends it to Ben Sander. Stolen by number 7. 7 down the left. Brendan's trying to force him wide. He cut it back to the middle. Hit 26. He's being held. 7 on the foul. It's going to be a free kick.
That's the second time.
It's a free kick for Brookline. Ben Sander on the free kick. Wait, is that Ben Sander down the right side? It's going to go out of bounds. We are 9 minutes into the second half. There's one sub coming in for Newton South. 26 is coming out.
Come on, Brookline, let's go.
That's Justin, and 2 is coming in. That's Dennis. 12 sends it back to 2, back to 12. 12 to his right, puts it on the ground. That was that's Mark that cut it off. Mark to slide tackle. 12 sends it to the middle. That's Isaac on the ball. Isaac clears it with his right foot. That's Jacob to Brendan. Brendan and 33. 33 comes away with it to 7. 7 to his right. That hit Ben Kaplan. That's Mark. Mark to the right. Got cut off. They chip toward the box. Isaac to the side. That's to Matt. Matt on the left sideline. Matt to Manuel. Manuel down the left side. Ben Kaplan passed him out of bounds. Throw in for Newton South. It's 1-1. We're 10 minutes into the second half. That's Matt to Jacob. They go back to 7 in the middle of the field. 7 crosses the center circle to 12. It's going to roll under his foot out of bounds.
Let's go, Eric, let's go.
Eric on the throw. Eric throws it up the field toward Jacob. Gets cleared away. It bounces in midfield. That's Ben Sander around the defender. Ben to Eric. Eric sends it to Jacob. Jacob back to Brendan. Brendan to Ben. Ben's got Matt in the center of the field. He loses it. 11 down the left side. Isaac's with him. Isaac pokes it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Newton South. 12 on the throw. 12 throws it toward the box at 27. That's Isaac off the side of his foot. Gets cleared by Ben. They try to keep it in. They go to the sideline. 12, it's out of bounds.
Let's go. Come on, Ben.
Sub is coming into the game.
Come on, Ben, let's go.
Eric is coming out. I think that's Tom coming into the game. We are 11:30 into the second half, 1-1. Ben Sander on the throw. Ben down the right side. Tom hits it, and it rolls out of bounds right at midfield.
Again.
Looks like Rex is going to come in at the next whistle. Rex is coming in for Brendan. We're at the 12-minute mark of the second half. It's 1-1. Ben Sander on the throw. Ben down the side. That hit Jacob, and it heads it out of bounds. There's a sub coming in for Newton South. 7 is coming out. 26 is coming into the game. Also, they're playing Justin and Dennis in midfield. It's a throw-in down the left side. It's over 28. That's Matt. Matt on the ground gets cut up by 2. 27 to 11. He's going to his right. Rex is on him. 11 turns, sends it back. 26 has it. Sends it back to the side. 12, it's out of bounds. Ben Sander throws it in to Tom. 12. Jesus. That's Matt comes back. Matt sends it off the defender. That's Isaac. He clears it out of bounds. We're 13-15 into the second half. It's 1-1. 12 on the throw-in for Newton South. 12 throws it in to 17. 17 brings it back to 2. 2 at the top. Tom's on him. Tom tries to take it away. 2 gets through. That's Rex. Rex to his left. That was descending to Jacques. 22 to the sideline. He clears it out of bounds. Jacques on the throw. That's Rex. Rex sends it back to Ben. Ben to Matt. Matt to his right. One behind him, one in front of him. Matt still has the ball. Matt toward the box. He goes down. They call a foul on 33. Matt is at the 17-yard line.
You saw it? I think so. Because I think he tried for the ball. All right, Matthew. Only one leg, Matthew. Remember what I said the other day when he got hurt?
The ball is at the... The ball is at the 15-yard line, so we're about... Newton South has 1, 2... 4 players on the wall. Jacob's on the side of the wall. Who's in the box? It's Tom standing right in front of the goalie. There's a guy in the post. Tom's right in front. They shoot it toward the back post. It goes wide. Dimitri's coming in the game.
English words. How old is he?
Dimitri is coming in for Jacques. We're 14:40 into the second half. It's 1-1. Goal kick for Newton South. It gets booted over midfield. Jacob off his head. That's Rex to the side. That's Tom chasing it. That's Matt on the ball. Matt's holding this game. It's over 22. That's Ben. It's in front. It got deflected out of bounds. Should be a corner for Brookline. Dimitri was running in front.
Let's go, Brookline!
We're 15:30 into the second half. It's Ben Kaplan in the shadow of the corner. He puts it right in the center of the goal. It went right over the top, right over. Who was that? Right over Jacob, and went out of bounds. They send it out to this side. Dimitri's after it. Dimitri cuts it off. He takes down number 12.
You got it, Dimitri. Let's go, Dimitri.
12 on the free kick toward the center of the field. Rex is under it. It bounces. That's Matt. 2 has it for Newton South. He pokes it in. Matt steals it. Matt over midfield. He sends the wing to Ben Kaplan, but it goes out of bounds.
That's okay. I don't know if Rex is okay.
There's a timeout by the ref.
Yeah, he's checking on Rex. She's checking on Rex. I'm good. Later, I'm good. I can't see, but
only 10 stars.
All right, Rex, come on, Rex.
Take the time to come to Rex.
All right, time resumed. Wait, Newton South just made a sub. It's a throw-in for Newton South in front of their bench. They throw down the right side. Hits 11. It gets poked down the sideline. 2's making a run for it. 2 still has the ball down the right. He crosses in front. It goes across the box. That's 20. That's 26. It's Justin. Sends it back. That's Ben Kaplan.
It's all right, Ben.
Sub is coming in. 10 for 20 for Newton South. 26 on the throw. He sends it back to 7. Don't keep playing. Keep playing. Rex steals it. Rex gets stood up in midfield. 26 has it for Newton South to 21. 21 to the side. That is 7. 7 on Rex. He goes to the right side. He ball fakes, goes back to the middle. Rex has it. Rex, that's cleared by Mark. Mark to Ben Kaplan to Dimitri. 22 over Dimitri. Dimitri to his right. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline. Ben Sanders is going to take it. We are 18-20 into the second half. 1-1. Ben Sander on the kick. He sends it toward the middle of the field, middle of the box. Dimitri off his head. It gets cleared by the defender. That's 10 off his head. Sends it back to 7. That was Jacob cuts in. Jacob takes the ball away. Jacob goes to the right. Jacob all the way to the right. 26 comes back. He gets the ball. Jacob still has it. Jacob. And 26 clears it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Who came out? Jacob is coming out. Brendan is coming in. So the midfield now is going to be Rex, Matt, and Brendan. He's still on the field. That's why there's a delay. Okay. That's Matt throwing it toward the box. That's Ben Kaplan toward the middle. That's 15 to the right side. He sends it down the right. That's Mark back on the ball. Mark on his right foot. Mark tried to find Manuel and went out of bounds. Got cleared by the Newton South defender.
Right at it.
Went right into the Brookline bench. Manuel on the throw. So he just came out. Manuel down the left. Hits the Newton player. That's Mark stepped up. Brendan. 7 has it for Newton South. He's going, gets poked away by Manuel. It goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Newton South. They send it back this time. Center back has it. It goes under him. He sends it back to the goalie. He sweeps it out. Dimitri's on it. Dimitri, 26 on this side. 26 to the left. Dimitri, 26 sends it back to the goalie. It's Eric up top. Dimitri steals it. Dimitri has it. Dimitri gets poked away again. That's Brendan. They call a foul.
What do you do? Grab his waist. That's okay.
We have 19 minutes left in the second half. It's 1-1. It's a free kick for Newton South at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 33 on the free kick facing the sun. 33 to the other side of the field. Hits number 10 in the head for them. 2 brings it down with his right foot. Brendan's chasing to the right to 7. 7 back heels it. That is Rex chasing him. 26 has it on this side. 26 back to the middle field. Mark heads it away. That's Eric brings it down. Eric to the side to Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri saves it. 26 ahead to 17. 17 gets stolen. Brendan has it. Brendan takes his time. Brendan to his right. Brendan to the side. He goes down. $18-10 left in the second half. It's 1-1. 26 on the throw. It bounces. 10 gets inside of. That's Matt cuts it off. He gets taken down by number 10. That's a foul. So Ben Sander on the free kick for Brookline. They're going to put it inside the 30. They've been consistent with spotting the ball today.
Come on, White, let's go, boys.
Ben Sander on the kick. Puts it up the field. Dimitri's under it. It bounces. Dimitri off his chest. Dimitri protects. Dimitri to the... hits off the defender out of bounds. Subs are going to come in for Brookline. Jacob is coming into the game for Rex. And Jacques for Dimitri. We've got 17 minutes left in the game. It's 1-1. It's going to be Jacques on the throw, right in front of his family. Jacques throws it toward the box. It gets headed backwards. 21 down the side. 17 crosses midfield in front of the Brookline bench. He sends it to the middle, gets cut off. He's making a run up the side. And it goes out of bounds. It's a corner. Right?
Is that a corner?
I don't know. He pointed to the goalie, I guess. Goal kick. We've got 16 minutes left in the game. 1-1. Goalie to the right. Over defender. 2 pokes it to the side. 26 brings it down. He sends it back. 33 makes a run up the field. That's Matt. Brendan pokes it away. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob sends it back to Ben. Ben Sander sends it back to Zach. One player pressing. That's Zach. Pokes it ahead to Jacob. 33 loses it to Brendan. To Jacob. Jacob turns at midfield. Jacob sends it down the wing. That's Eric. He's onside. Eric brings it down. Eric to his left. He crosses it. Jack on his head. Just off the back post.
Oh, Eric!
What a cross by Eric.
Good job! That was kind of too beautiful.
15 minutes left in the game.
I think I have John's data.
1-1.
And his reaction.
I bet it's a move.
It is a move.
You could put music to that one.
Yes.
Goalie boots it toward the middle of the field. Jacob, it hit Brendan. Jacob turns, 2 players on him. That's Matt, clears it to the left. It bounces over the defender. 15 tries to get around. It's Ben on that side. That's Jacques on the ball. Jacques down the left side. Jacques with Eric in front. Eric hit it off the goalie out of bounds. That was a nice pass.
Oh, they can do it 3 times a charm.
Right in front to Eric.
Keep it going, Brookline!
It's going to be a goal kick for Newton South. We have 14 minutes left in the game. It's 1-1.
I'm not that interested.
I know, but I was just looked over because that would be kind of funny.
I could probably go back and look at all the footage.
Go back over.
Goalie low this time. 33. Brendan knocked it down. 33 again. That's Matt. He stepped on the ball. 10 to the side. He pokes it to the sideline. And he shields it out of bounds. Good play by Ben Sander. Ben throws it into Jacob. Jacob to Eric. That's 2. 2 goes down the side. Ben Sander. Ooh. I'm not sure about that. That was Dennis making a run up the left side. It's going to be a free kick for Newton South right at the 30-yard line. 26 is going to take it. That's Justin for Newton South. He puts it low, gets cleared by Ben Sander, right back to him. He has it again. He punches it the other way. That's Tom under the ball. Tom and 27. He gets through 3 players. He still has the ball. He's in the box. He shoots. It's a goal. 27 got around 4 players and then put it past Zach. It's 2-1 Newton. 12:51 left in the game. Okay, let's reset the lineup. It's Tom, Jacques, Eric up top. It's Jacob, Brendan, Matt in midfield. Ben Sander, Isaac, Mark, and Manuel in the back. It's 12:51 left in the game. It's 2-1 Newton South. Ben Sander goes down the side again, and they clear it out of bounds into the Newton South bench. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Manuel on the throw. Manuel to Brendan. Brendan turns, gets it to Jacob. Jacob back to that's Matt. Matt chips to left side. Goalie's going to come out. Goalie to this side to 26. 26 sends it to 2. That's Dennis. 2 to the side. Gets taken away by Eric. That's oh goodness, that's a foul. Jacob goes down. That was not a good foul. It's going to be a free kick for Brookline. It's right at the 35-yard line. There's 11:30 left in the second half. Ben Sander to the back post. Gets headed away by the Newton South player. 11 to the side. Brendan keeps it in play. Brendan to the corner. Brendan crosses. It's a corner. And I think Ben Kaplan is coming into the game. He's going to take the corner. I think Tom is, wait, let's see. Yeah, Tom is coming off. Ben Kaplan is coming into the game. There's 11 minutes left. It's 2-1 Newton South. Ben to the front. Goalie off his hands. He catches it. Goalie goes down. He boots it toward midfield. That's Matt. Matt off his leg. That's, Jacob in front. That's Eric to the side. 20 comes back. 20 down the left side. He sends it back to the middle. To 2, 26. 26 back to 20. Back to 26. 26 down the left. 26 to the middle. That's Isaac. Brendan's going to come away with it. Brendan to Mark. Mark's got 5 yards in front of him. Mark on his right foot. Sends aside into defense. 33 hit it off Jacques. They try to clear it over the Newton South bench. With just under 10 minutes left in the game, it's 2-1. It gets poked away. That's Jacob. Jacob to Matt. One behind him. Matt shoots it, and it's going to be wide. 9:30 left in the game. It's 2-1 Newton South. They get to run an extra 15 seconds off the clock.
Let's go, Brookline! Come on!
Goal kick for Newton South. Puts it to the middle of the field. That was Eric off his head to Jacques. Jacques chips the side. 22 tries to clear it. It's to midfield. That's Mark on the ball. Mark to his left to Manuel. Manuel back to Mark. Mark, middle of the field. Gets poked at the 20. That's Jacob on the ball. One behind him. Jacob to the side to Eric. Eric slows it down. Eric to the middle to Brendan. Brendan cuts in. Brendan shoots! Punch saved by the goalie. That was a nice shot.
Nice shot, Brendan!
Nice setup by Eric.
You know what? They didn't expect it.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't expect it.
It's going to be a corner for Ben Kaplan. We're 8:16 left in the second half. Ben, it's low. In the middle, it's headed in! That's Jacob. Jacob on the goal.
That was a nice low corner.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
Jacob on the goal on a header.
You know what though? You also know when the error is going to happen too, and it knows you.
8. Jacob. Yeah, it was Jacob. Yeah.
He looked low.
8:05. 8:05 left in the game. It's 2-2. 2 out to the side to 20. 20 down the left. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob back to Ben. Ben punts it out. Oh, that's Brendan on the ball. Brendan up the side. He tried to find Eric. Eric's making a run down the right side. 33's after him. Eric to the right corner. It goes out of bounds. Just saying it's a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick for Newton South.
How much have you seen?
There's 7:15 left in the game. It's 2-2. Goal kick for Newton South. Puts it to midfield. That's 11 to the side, 11 to 20. 20 gets poked away. 2 chips it ahead to 21. 21 brings it down. He's trying to get by Isaac.
Don't hold it!
Brendan cuts it away. Brendan up the right side. Brendan sends Eric. Eric down the right side. Eric right on the sideline. Eric sends it to Brendan in the middle. He spins, sends it to Jacques. Jacques on his left foot. Jacques shoots. It's wide.
No penalties! No penalties, Brookline! No foul! Someone tape Isaac's hand.
There's 6:20 left in the game. It's 2-2. It's been a back and forth game. Goalie boots it over midfield. Jacob off his head. Jacques brings it down. Defender 33 off the side of his foot toward the Newton bench. It bounces back. Ben Kaplan shielding it. Ben sends it. Oh, he tried to find Jacob. Jacques has it. Jacques in front. Oh, sorry, that's Eric. Eric to Jacques. Jacques shoots with his right foot. Saved by the goalie. 5:40 left in the game. It's 2-2. Goalie boots it to this side. That's Eric bringing it down this side. 26 has it for Newton South. 26 down the left side. He's making a run. He goes to the other side. Manuel steps up off his head. That's Matt. Matt to the left. Over midfield. He sends the middle to Eric. Eric hits the defender out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline.
Wow, David with this. You didn't have it on him that time.
Jacob, no, it's going to be Jacques on the throw. Jacques on the throw toward the box. They rise. Oh, it goes to the middle. No one's there. 7 to the side. That's Ben Sander on the ball. Ben on the ground and Matt. No, it's Jacques. Jacques has got Matt with him. Jacques shoots. Right to the goalie. 4:30 left in the game. It's 2-2. It's low. That's Ben Sander off his head. 26 has it. They got to cover the side. He goes down the side to 20. They got to cut back. That's 2 to the middle of the field to 7. 7 to the side. They played it off his leg. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. There's 4:10 left in the game. Ben to Jacob. Jacob off his chest.
You guys can do it.
Jacob back to Ben. No, Jacob has it. Jacob to the left. Jacob in the middle of the field. He tried to find Jacques. It got cleared. That's Mark. Mark's back on it. Mark on his right foot up the field. It's to this side. 7's trying to cut in. 7 through Ben. 7 to the left. 7, back to the right. He crosses in. Zach's going to get to it. Zach out to the left to Manuel toward the Brookline bench. He's got 5 yards in front of him. Manuel up the sideline. Goalie's coming out. Goalie at the edge of the box stops it. 3:25 left in the game. It's 2-2. Goalie boots it to midfield. That's Matt. It's over his leg. That was Mark that cleared it. To the side, 22 for Newton South. 22 goes to the sideline. That's Matt. Matt on the ball. Matt's making a run. Matt, he's got Jacob with him. He sends the middle. And they clear it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. Jacques on the throw. It's 2:40 left in the game. It's 2-2. It's Jacques toward the box. They rise. It's Matt on the shot. Oh, what a shot. Just over the top. There's a sub coming in for Newton South.
Steam. A little lower.
Goalie boots it toward the middle of the field. That's Jacob off his head. Jacques has it. Jacques protects. Jacques to the side. That's Ben Kaplan. Ben Kaplan to the 20. He cuts back. That's Brendan on that side. Brendan to the corner. Brendan to the left corner. He tried to cross it. 2 sends it out. 7 misses it. 7 to the side. Got blocked. Got blocked out of bounds. We're under 2 minutes left.
Come on, Brookline! No fouls.
12 on the throw. 12 sends it down the right. He gets forced back. That's Jacob on the ball. Jacob to the left. He sends Ben Kaplan. Ben on the ground. He gets cut off by 15. Ben again to the middle of the field. That's Eric got blocked. Brendan on the ball. Brendan on his right foot. Sends it to the middle. That's Jacob. Jacob loses it to number 7. 7 past Matt. 27 sends it up the field. Manuel cuts it up. Manuel to Ben. Ben Kaplan on the ball. Ben to his right. Ben to Jacob. Jacob on his right foot. Jacob to the right side. Jacob cuts back. Jacob protects. Jacob still has it. Jacob crosses it over the goalie. Just out of play. Oh, it's a goal kick for Newton South. We're under 2 minutes. It's 2-2.
Clear the ball! Clear the ball, Brookline!
Goalie short. Brendan off his right foot. It's going to go back to Ben Sander. Ben Sander pokes it ahead. Jacques making a run. Goalie comes out. Gets at the edge of the box. We're under 2 minutes. Goalie punts it low. That's Eric this time. Eric has it. Eric stays with it to the right. Eric tries to cut back. 15 cut it off. Eric gets it back. Eric on his left foot. Eric's in the box. Eric shoots. It's wide.
That's okay.
And that's the game.
Okay, you guys can have your photo session now.
Game ends 2-2.
Now you can have
Both teams are exhausted on the field.
Tomorrow they cannot have their
Game ends 2-2.
We were like, well, willing to have, yes.